How are we looking? Is it working? I think it is. I think it is working. Let me see if I can actually view what is going on. Let's have a quick look. Can I view what is going on? All right, so that definitely works. That definitely works. And can I get the live stream happening? Let me have a quick look. Close. YouTube. So we'll go here. Can I check myself? View channel. And live. Okay, it's working. It's working. Sorry, guys. I'm just quickly getting this live stream up and running. Hello, hello. Hello, legends. Whoa, it's been a while. Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Give me a mic check. Hello, hello. I bought the Carrera hybrid track because of you and 17 cars. Haven't played it yet, but I'm going to play this weekend. Oh, how's the Australian sun? It is beautiful, guys. It is beautiful. This is only just a test. I haven't got a permanent spot yet, guys. I am still waiting for my shed. So quickly, I am using Carrera hybrid in Australia because I do have the app already. I haven't got any VPN working. In regards to the good old slot car streams, they are coming. I am struggling to get sets. As you all know, my stuff is coming from Europe, which will take 3 months, and I'm still waiting to get back into my shed. So we are staying with friends at the moment. So just going to see how this works as a demo. I've got the computer running too, so I can see. I'll have a quick look. Mic is all good. Excellent. It's roasting over here. It's roasting. All the toys. All the toys. Morning, morning. And some exciting news too, guys. Whilst I build the track, let me talk to you. I do have a chat going. I can see the chat on my laptop. I am working on a big project behind the scenes at the moment, a personal project, which I said to you guys in Europe will hopefully take slot cars. And full disclosure here, I need to purchase 3 new sets, which will give me 6 cars, 6 controllers. So then I can start doing some proper live streams. And I'm just saving my pennies for that, because if I wait until my stuff comes back from Europe, we won't be doing anything for at least 3 months. So I'm working on getting the stock. Let me quickly check the chat. It's been a while. All the toys. I remember this well. First, something. I'm not expecting, I don't know what time it is around the world, so I'm just spitballing this one at the moment. Just making sure that it actually works. So let me set the track up, but I've got to sort of figure out the time frames too, guys. I don't know when is a good time to go live yet. Of course, being in Australia, it's a completely different time frame now. So I've got to figure all that out so everyone gets a fair go. But we will definitely be getting the slot car stuff up and going very soon. I haven't got much stuff going on the channel yet because I've got nowhere to film. So I've got some ideas for some videos coming up as well. And I will be doing a live build / YouTube video build of one of these tracks. I'm going to set up a permanent Carrera track, Carrera hybrid track as well. So I want to try and get 16 people racing. That'd be excellent. Still haven't got access to the beta app. I have asked Carrera. At the moment, they're at the big toy fair in Germany. I don't have access to it still. I don't think I'm going to get access to it, but that's okay. That's okay. But it's just good to be back. Wrong corners, wrong corners. Let me quickly check the chat. Wait, what's that? Is that a slot car track? But there are only slots. No, it's a 827 in New Zealand. Oh, excellent. In California, it's 11:30. Yeah, I've got a. It was done. Internet dropped for a bit. Thought it was done. Oh, is the internet not working? California. Yeah, mine did too. Yeah, sorry guys, the internet is hit and miss. I'm working on all of that, I promise. Shirts and t-shirts, bit bloody different from a month ago. It's roasting over here. It's roasting. So hopefully my mic is okay though. I hope you can hear my mic. So the plans are, I am working on getting, and I should have an idea next week, and then I can release some pretty cool information. So bear with me. I haven't got all my cars here. Of course, we had 12 cars in Austria. I will try and get those cars. I am talking to the distributor here. It's a bit different when you're in Australia. You're actually governed by distributors. And if I'm honest, I don't think they really want to help get me any stock. So I'm kind of going at it on my own. So I will get it all up and going. There's no word yet on my shed. I believe we may be in before April. And if that's the case, then the content really kicks off because we will be doing the shed live. I've got to start the shed from scratch. If you are new to the channel, I do have around about an 18 by 17.5 meter shed, which we're going to add as a hobby space. I'm going to be building a rock climber track for RC rock climbers. I'm building, of course, 2 slot car tracks, digital Carrera and digital scale electric. Hey, Peter. Hello, bro. Straight in with the members. Thank you, mate. I've missed you. W. Pete. Hello, mates. Hello, mates. How are you, brother? Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. Really appreciate that. Wait, what's that? 7:30 a.m. here in Scotland. Okay, so that's not a bad time because we'll be going back to dailies. We are going back to dailies very soon. Let me just quickly connect my controller. And the only reason I'm doing the live stream tonight is to test out some time frames. And I haven't done anything since we've been in Australia. It's been crazy trying to set up everything. As you can imagine, we've moved all the way around the world. So it's been quite crazy for us as a family, but we are slowly settling. The main thing now is just trying to get everything in order so I can start doing the channel proper. That's the main thing. Is this going to work now? All right, what we need the beamer. I want to see if the beamer is going to work. Any questions, guys, please ask. I haven't got the update yet I haven't been given any access yet to the good old, what's it called? The AI stuff. I've been waiting, but I haven't been given any access yet. Is this working? No. So the controller is not connected because, stand by. Let me see. Hold on a tick. Just make sure Have you found your good friend Zed? Okay. Have you found anyone in Australia selling the hybrid stuff? No, no one yet. No one yet. Hey, Travis, or anybody else out there, have you seen about the diamond and gantry that goes over the track like a regular radio control? Have you seen? Hold on, tick. Go do some racing on other people's tracks. Not many people who have digital tracks, mate. I think I'm it. I don't know many people here in Australia that in Melbourne that have digital tracks. Mostly are wood routed tracks. So I can go visit those tracks, but the racing I want to really get into is digital. So unfortunately, I don't think that's going to happen. I could look into it, but there's not many digital tracks that I know of down under. Let me have a quick look at my connection. But again, guys, this day, let me know what the time frames are. Like for you, Xbox wireless controller. That should be it. Let's try to connect my controller now. I actually haven't tried this in Australia yet because we haven't been able to test it yet. So let me just quickly see. I'm just going into my Bluetooth to see. Xbox wireless controller, is that the one? Nope. Is that the one? Nope. Interesting. So it's not letting me. I'm just trying to connect it to my phone, and it's actually not letting me. Pair. Here we go. Here we go. Yep, done. So we're connected. So far so good. It's working, which I didn't know. I didn't think it would. So far it's working. So it looks like if you have the app in Australia, it will work. On track. It's making sure that I can still drive it. Yeah, so it's working. Let me just quickly check the chat. I've got a digital track build going on. You'd be more than welcome to come race with me when it's set up, even run a live stream. Where are you? Hold on, who is that? Michael, whereabouts are you, brother? G'day, Jacob. Hello, mate. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Hello, hello. Timing entry. Oh, timing entry. Go do some races. Yep, we've done that. I haven't watched much YouTube because I was waiting for you. Thanks, Craig. I appreciate that, mate. I have a Toy F1. It's Ferrari. Oh, okay. Very nice. Very nice. Remember me, Mark. Hello, mates. True. Come on, you Vic running Digi. Own up. Yeah, look, I don't think there is many, but don't worry. Is this working all right? It actually works. So if you have the app in Australia, it does work. There you go. Which I downloaded it when I was in Europe. But of course, I wish I could showcase the AI stuff. I don't have access yet. So we'll have to see. And right now, America is asleep. So we'll be figuring out what times work for all of us. And it does go off-road. I had a fair few people asking about going off-road. It does. Does the NOS work? Yep, NOS works. Yeah. So there you go. It does work. So I am using my controller. So I know a lot of people won't know what this is. I'm in Vic. No, wait, for real. What is this set called? I've never seen it before. This is Carrera Hybrid. Are you back in Australia? Yes, mate. Yes, I'm in Australia. I am in Oz. Definitely in Australia. We are back. So we are waiting for, we're just waiting for our house to be available for me to move back into. And then we'll start our slot shed 3.0. So the plans for the channel this year is obviously to get the members races happening. The big thing is I've got to get stock, but we know we've got stuff coming in April. So I'm going to start trying to get some stock now. I've also got a behind the scenes, well, I can't really mention anything yet, but I do have a side project that I'm working on, which incorporates all of this together on a bigger scale. But the shed will be the main winner. So we're going to have some RC drifting in the shed. I'm going to have an RC drifting spot. We're going to have a rock climber wall. So I'm going to build up the side of my shed. I'm going to build like a RC rock climber wall. We are going to go ahead with Carrera Hybrid. I don't know if this is coming to Australia yet. At the moment, if you haven't been watching the other YouTube channels, there is the German Toy Festival right now happening in Germany. It's the biggest in the world. They've released some new cars. So there is F1. So Carrera Hybrid is going F1. They're getting some F1 cars. Ferrari is coming. New controllers are coming. New track pieces are coming. There's a lot of stuff happening for the Carrera Hybrid, so I'm going to try and tap into that as well. The big news for Carrera Digital was F1, so 2026 F1 cars. Wasn't much else. What do we got? You can use Xbox controller. Yes, yes, yes. I like the Porsche. Yeah, the Porsche Cup car's nice. Victoria, Australia. I'm in Gippsland, mate. Not ready yet, but wait. Michael, whereabouts are you in Gippy? And how far along are you? I should come visit you. Morning stream might be good for the US. Yes, so we will be doing morning and afternoon. We're going to go back to the old format with the cars. We'll be changing tracks. I'll be adding to it. But because we're in my shed, there's going to be a lot of permanent stuff happening. So because I don't have to move anywhere, I don't have to do anything. The shed is huge. We've got lots of stuff coming. And I do want to have some invite-only racing as well. Because it's at my house, of course, I've got to be careful of how many people can come. But I will be doing some invite-only digital live stream races too. So you guys might be able to drive the cars for me if you live in Melbourne. So some cool stuff happening. But this is just a test live stream. The channel is still going, just. I'm sad because it's not going as... yes, can straight line people. Morning stream. I like the GT. You can use Xbox. Yes, you can. Also, do you have a community in YouTube? What do you mean by that, big man? I love your live show. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate it. I got to go, mate. Got to eat dinner. Bye, mate. See you, Craig. I am in Melbourne, Oz. So can you recap on what you do here, mate? Yes, I think I just did then. But so, guys, if you have watched, let me quickly turn the camera around so you can see me. I know a lot of people, and this is not my house, guys. So I'm not. I'm at a really good friend's house who's letting us stay here until our sheds. So what we do on the channel, and let me know if you guys want to see a dedicated RC channel as well. Let me know because I will do that. I just need people to follow it. So at the moment on the That Slot Car Guy channel, we are doing Carrera Hybrid, which is exactly, it's exactly what I've been showing. So this is Carrera Hybrid. It's a mini RC kart. We'll be doing some of this stuff. I don't know if it's going to go live in Australia yet. If it does go live in Australia, meaning sold here, we will definitely get all the AI stuff, which means we can then have some really big races, which I'll be hosting here in Melbourne, Australia. We do digital slot car racing as well. If you haven't seen the live streams, check it out. We've got members races coming up. I've just got to get a heap of stock, and we're going to be doing some RC stuff. But beside the channel, you will see some sponsor stuff coming soon, which will go hand in hand with some of the big stuff that I'm doing with all of this. So you will see. Mega Digger, thank you, mates. Does this work in Australia? As you can't buy it here, mate, it does. So because both phones that I have this on, it's working on. So I'm using the phone that you're talking to me, seeing me now is my streaming phone. That has Carrera Hybrid app on it. But remember, guys, I downloaded it when I was in Europe. So if you do want to download the app, you will probably need a VPN. I do rock climbing and fast rod cars. Oh, awesome. I like it. I'm in Maui. Oh, nice. That's not far from me. And be careful who you invite. That could get out of hand. I know. What if I come from New Zealand? Of course you can. I'm having dinner. Bye-bye. Thanks, Mark. Appreciate it, man. And again, guys, it's just a quick live stream just to say I'm still here. Any questions at all, please ask. But I cannot show you any of the hybrid stuff. I can't show you any of the AI stuff. So we'll work on that very soon. But it works. My controller's working. The app is working. So I don't know if they're going to announce an Australian release. I have emailed Carrera, but it's out of my hands now that I'm not in Austria, so I don't really have a close connection with them other than an email, where I used to be able to go and visit them, but now I can't. Let me just quickly check my laptop to see if it's freezing. Okay, cool. How is this possible to drive the car without the Xbox controller? How is... Hello, Snowhound. Thank you, bro. Welcome back. We're not there yet, but we're getting there. So what did that question say? Neighbours are calling the white coats on you standing with a controller. The white coat. How is that possible to drive the car with an Xbox? Christian, morning, brother. Hello, mates. It's good to see all these names. Hello. Hold on a tick. Parker. Sorry, my son's jumping on the... how is it possible? So the way it's possible, let me bring the app up. So if you're into RC, if you're into slot cars, if you're into anything with wheels and tires, well, this is going to be the channel to watch very soon. So how is it possible? So in this app, let me quickly go that. So the app runs everything. So the controller is connected to my phone, not to the car, to the phone. And because we've got, where's my collections? We've got some cars in here. Of course, we've got a fair few cars now. They've actually released some new ones. I drive the car via the app, and then obviously the phone is connected to the controller, just Bluetooth. So it's not just an Xbox controller. It's any Bluetooth controller. I've got another one coming from a sponsor. Someone reached out to me and said, Trav, can you test this controller? So we do have a potential another controller to test. But if you haven't heard the app, let me go sit next to it. And if you haven't heard how this sounds, let me show you, because it's quite cool. So the app itself shows you everything. It shows you speed. It shows you gears. I just got my drift car from Germany. Oh, yeah, same brand. What do you recommend for my first slot car? I'm on the train going to work, but wanted to step in. Hello, mates. Thanks, Kristen. I appreciate it. Hello, Mark. He's back. What was that question? Sorry. What do you recommend for my first slot car? Give me some more info. What do you want to do? Do you want digital? Do you want analog? Do you want multiple people? Do you want to race by yourself with multiple cars? Well, listen to this, though. If you haven't heard this app, let me give it a launch for you. So all that noise is coming from, I'm going to put my mic down there, is coming from the app. Ready? It sounds so good, though. I love it. Wait for the boost. There you go. That's the BMW. So whilst that's happening, let me get another car out because there is other cars. If you have only joined today, I have shown these before, but they're releasing the F1 cars. That's coming out 2026. And they're also releasing the Ferrari, which was meant to come out in 2025. They didn't get the licensing sorted out. So now Ferrari is part of the hybrid family as well. Some very cool stuff. I tell you what, they're not sleeping on this stuff. They're actually going to be doing a lot of upgrades for it. I'm back, Anki. Very similar. Very similar. Thanks, Mark. I appreciate it. Very similar. So here's the Ford. When you say is it the same as Anki, the idea is the same. Track is the same. You know, a working app, but there's a lot of differences. So the cars all sound different. So if you have just heard that one, that's the BMW. I'll now connect to the Mustang, and you'll see how different it sounds. So let me just come down here. Let's turn him off. So it is very similar to Anki, but it's honestly better. So inside the app, you can go and choose what car you want. We're going to choose the Mustang. I'm going to bring him across, and then we're going to go back onto track. So go back to drive on track. I will do an update video soon to showing this all again because some people have forgotten. You pull the car back quickly, and it should start. All right, so now that you've heard the Beamer, listen to this. So that's a nice big V8. I haven't played with these for so long, and I'm still blown away. And they do handle different. So that's the Mustang. So you can imagine what the Ferrari's going to sound like. I think your kid got in the shot. Oh, wait, that's you. Shut up. Are these drifters? No, they're not. Who's the tattoo on your arm? Just an angel. I think, when did I get that? So my mother passed away, and I guess it's got angel wings, though. So it's a pretty, I won't lie, it's a pretty shitty tattoo, though. I got it when I was a lot younger. But the wings go around my shoulder, and it sort of represents, I guess, my mother, like a guardian angel sort of thing. And then there's, I think, what else have I got? I've got a ribbon, which I've never finished off, which was going to be my mum's name and some stuff to her. I've got some roses, and on the inside of my arm is an hourglass, which obviously, you know, time is time. And then on my chest, I've got an elephant with its trunk raised, and the elephant is wearing my mother's necklace that I bought her just before she passed. So I got that sort of etched in. Yeah. Oh, we're doing a burnout. Come on. Who's stuck? So no, these can't drift. So if you're familiar with iDrift, which is or Drift, I think it's called Drift I, I can't remember. It's the same company who designed these cars, but those cars are a little different. They have an extra wheel underneath the car, and that helps it actually drift around corners. I'd never tried one. I don't know if they're available here, but if I can get them, I will. But listen to that. It sounds so good. And this one handles really well. Handles really well. But I wish we had the AI stuff. It's a lot funner when you've got more people driving. Do those cars auto drive laps? They will be. I don't have it yet. I've just finished putting the 40 meters of Carrera digital track together for public use in my caravan park. Now I'm thinking hybrid might be the go. Stony Creek Bush Caravan Park. Send me a link to that, brother. That's a really good idea. It's a really good idea. Hey, mate, I think your kid. Do those. Hello, hello, Demelo. Hello, mate. Is there a way to make multiple drive on their own? Yes, it's coming. It's happening now. So you can have up to 16, I think it was 16 or 30 real drivers. So you all need an app. You all need a phone. That's the only issue with this. You do need an app and phone. But the update beta, which I haven't got access to, if you are original to the channel, you know I've been asking for it. There is AI driving cars. I think 16 cars can be on track. And if we put a couple on track, you're going to see that they're, 16 of these going around circuit racing. Now, I can trick the car, but I need my other phone. You can actually trick the car to drive by itself. But can you imagine 16 of those little puppies racing around this track? It'd be really good. Am I going to sell these here in Australia? I don't know. If you guys do want any Carrera slot cars or SCARelectric stuff, hold on. That's all I'm going to say, because I'm working on that. Because when I do a live stream, if I can say to you, if you like this, it supports the channel by supporting where I sell it from. I'm working on that now. So do I sell these? No. Are they being imported by the distributor yet? No. Will they? I think he'll bring them in. He's over there at the moment. He's over at the German show at the moment. If he doesn't bring them in, he'd be very silly. But the app itself is so good. It's so responsive. Let's go around these guys. But you can imagine them moving on their own. You can imagine 16 cars, and it does go off-road. I mean, this concrete's not the greatest, but it will go off-road. Like, I can drive it anywhere. It's not there. Can I reverse? Hold on. How do I reverse? I forget. No, that's lights. Hold on. Hold on, I'm stuck. How do I reverse? I forgot how to reverse. Reverse, you bastard. I actually can't remember how to reverse. I'll go get it. I'll go get it. So you can drive off road, but they're not that fast. As you can see, they're not that fast. But it would be too far. Ooh. But this is most definitely perfect for like parties or, and like I said, watch this space. So that's the Mustang. Let's get the Porsche out. The Porsche is normally a bit quicker. I'm going to pull him up at the front. I'm just going to do a quick launch. I love that. All right, let's get the Porsche out. We haven't done the Porsche yet. So the other good thing about this as well, if you are thinking about this for kids or yourself, there is a career mode in this, which unlocks upgrades for the cars. It literally does software updates. So these cars normally are a lot slower, but because I've been doing some of the racing live, which we can continue doing that now, not today, but I will very soon, you unlock more and more for the cars. So let's go Porsche. So we've chosen him. Let's go to drive, on track. Now let's start him up. And he's going to sound a lot different as well. Ready? I'll give him a rev. So you got that 6-cylinder. So they all sound very different. There you go. Hoping to guide your property is okay, mate. And it got speed. Yes, guys. The cabin is fine. Thank you. I appreciate that. The cabin is fine. I can't wait for that unit's available. Live races. Yes, I am doing live races. What are they called? I want one. They are called Carrera Hybrid. Are you going to sell those? I'll answer that one. But once we're in the shed, guys, once the slot shed is ready, we'll be building a big track. I will be supporting this in Australia. I like it. I think the cars look incredible. And I can imagine this with lots of people racing on a very big track. Oh, they've got pit stops as well. So I forgot to tell you. So if you haven't seen, I haven't done a video. I should do a video of what's coming out for Carrera Hybrid. So they are adding a pit lane. So the pit lane will come into here. So it's just a piece of track that I think you'll put over the top of these arrows. I think it sits on top. So then you can drive your car into the pits. There'll be a fuel up section you need to pull into. And when it registers underneath the sensor that you've driven over that pattern and stopped, it will then fuel up your car. So there would be full-on pit stops. This is going to be supported pretty heavily by Carrera. So that's why I'm saying I think it's definitely worth keeping an eye on. Really, really cool. How much are they? I would say, so when I was in Europe, and I'm going to quickly bring over the cars and show you. When I was in Europe, you could pick up a set with 2 cars, which I should have grabbed more. So the set that I purchased, which I don't have the cars here, that was going for 79 euros. That's how cheap they were getting over there. So if you convert that over here, I would say there'll be about 2 to 250. So this is one of the latest Porsches. They're quite expensive. The cars themselves were about 50 euros, but they're really nicely detailed. They're a 150 scale. Unfortunately, they're not 143 or 164, so you can't put your Hot Wheels on them or Carrera Go. They are charged by USB-C, which is really good to see. Really, really good to see. There is your little sensor. I hope digital takes off in Australia as the dominant tracks. Stony Creek, watch this space, mate. I'm putting a lot of time and effort into that. Don't worry. I'll be pushing very hard for that, mate. If it doesn't take off with the amount of push I'm going to give it, it never will. So that's the Porsche. Very, very nice. You know, all the wings and that come off, but they're pretty well detailed. Of course, the sound doesn't come out of this. Just landed. Is this not almost the same? It's similar. It's similar. Can I be honest? This deserves Mega Digger. Thank you. I appreciate it. Will each person need their own phone, or can you have multiple people sharing one phone? At the moment, it's one phone, one controller. Because the reason it's one phone, one controller, and I'll quickly show you if I can hold it all at once. And thank you. Can we get a big dubs in the chat for Mega Digger? He's thrown a $5. Thank you, mate. I really appreciate that. Thank you, bro. The reason it's in the US, I purchased my 2 cars and track for $140. Thank you, Philip. The reason it's one car, one app, one driver is the app gives you all the information. Gives you all the information. So this app tells you the warmth of the tires. I'm going to try and do something dangerous. I'm going to hold this, turn this and show you. I'm going to drive and you'll see the speed. So that's the information that it gives you. 3rd gear, 4th gear, still got cold tires. Let's hit nitrous. So we're topping out at 260. Slotcraft Master. Do they? No. So they do have legit. They do have app. Come on, Trav, my brain. They do have gears on the app. So the app itself simulates gear change. So if I now drive it, and I hope you can see it, you'll see the back wheels. It actually slows down between gears. And then ready for it. And I'm using my Xbox controller. Now let's hit NOS again. And that tops out. So that is cool. It sounds shit hot. Can you imagine though, seriously, can you imagine 16 of these little bastards going around the track? Now remember they are, or did I just break one? No, I didn't. And a big dubs in the chat for Mega. Thank you for the $5, mate. I really appreciate that. So these are the only models I have. So I do have 3 Porsches, 2 Beamers, and 1 Mustang. If you have been watching the news at the moment, hello, Darren. Hello, mates. Hope you're well. Hello, brother. It is very, very cool. So the Ford itself, that's one of the biggest shells that they've got at the moment. The Porsche is the smallest, so there is different sizes. Take a look at that. They aren't all the same size. Hello, Luke. Hello, mates. Banana. Hello, Mega Dan. Hello, dude. Papiria. Hello, legend. Adelaide. I'm going to come visit you guys soon. You got some epic slot car tracks up there. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Thank you, mate. Thank you, guys. And if you don't mind hyping it up, guys, there's a hype button. It does tell YouTube that I'm doing a good job. It gets more people in here. So at the moment, it is a basic track. So I want to quickly show you some of the stuff. Let me change a piece of track out because there is, I'm going to use the word loosely here, there is AI stuff that's happening. And if you have watched these streams before, you're going to know what I'm talking about. The reason I am using the track, because if you do want to simulate a really good race, a lot of this stuff means something. These markings will mean something to the car when it drives over it. This is what's called a simulated chicane. So the car has to come through. You have to drive around it and then keep going. So if you go over this, it will actually slow your car down. It'll go, and I'll demonstrate that in a minute. So they do simulate chicanes or damaged areas, but not by damaging your car. It's all done by the app. So the app will pick it up and go, oh, shit, that's a chicane. You're slowing down. If you go through it slow enough that it doesn't give you an advantage, it'll let you go through it. So it's very smart. These colors here, the red and the blue, so this is a directional track, meaning you only can build the track one way. So if you look at my track on the ground, the arrows will follow themselves. The reason that is because, again, the sensor underneath will tell the car, and there's always a little bit of help driving there. Hey! Pokey Pals! Thank you, bro. We're not back just yet. We are in Australia. We are at a very good friend's house. We're waiting for my shed. And when the shed's back, I tell you what, legends, we are going hard. Once I get my shed back, there's going to be lots of stuff. RC rock climbing. We're going to build the track together. Carrera hybrid. We're going to build the track together. Carrera digital, Scale Electric digital. We're going pretty hard when the shed opens back up. So, and thank you for the donation, mate. Big dubs for Pokey Pals. Thanks, bro. So, whoa. So the reason there is colours on the track, Stony Creek Bush, the big fiver. Thank you, bro. Can we get a big dubs in the chat? And hey, I've got to find out. I think you told me where he was. Stony, I'm going to try and find out where you are, mate. And when your track is done, let's do a live stream together and let's do a track tour. When you're done at your caravan park, I'll bring the good old ute up and we'll have some fun together. Yeah, W's for Stony as well. So the reason, I'll get this out now. The reason the colours on the side are blue and red, there's always a little bit of self-drive in these cars. So when you get close to the side, and if you've told the app that you're driving on track, because you can drive on track or anywhere else, it will sort of try and pull you back in. Only very slightly though. Nothing too serious. It just tries to bring you back in a little bit. That's why the cars are coloured. So let me quickly put this into the road itself. And the way this track is clicked together is pretty much the same as Anki Overdrive. If you remember Anki, it's very flimsy, really cool. So you can actually make this ramp up or ramp down, but it is very flimsy and it only goes together one way, which is the arrows meeting the arrows. So let me quickly put him together. And now we'll see how our chicane works. We'll see if we can actually get a visual and a bit of a sound happening. But I can't wait, guys, to get the digital slot cars up and running. Like I said, this year it's going to be, for me, I'm pushing very hard for the digital side of it. I have got an potential exciting behind the scenes happening soon. If it does go ahead, I will let you guys know, but we'll be building a track together and doing something exciting. So we've now added, you could print out the red and blue. I want to try that. Good, Mega Digger. That's a great idea. Let's try that. And put them on your slot car track. Someone will design a 3D printed. So I agree. Mega Digger, I agree. I think you can only hype it after live has ended. Oh, thank you, Dominic. All right. So we're back. We're going to drive the Porsche. That's our chicane. Let's see what happens. Let's see how we go. So I'm going to drive over it. There you go. Can you guys hear the noise? Slots of fun at the bush camp. Slots of fun at the bush camp. I'm going to check that out. So can you guys hear the car from here? I will give you, hold on, Tick. I will give you 150 benchy for it. 150 benchy. Let's go again. Out the way, BMW. Hold on. I'm stuck. I can't remember how to reverse. How do I reverse? There is a reverse button. Here. Oh, I figured it out. Here we go. Let's see if I can go through it one more time. That is so cool. That is seriously. Would this be compatible with what's that? What's Augie? You mean Anki? No. Oh, you can. Good. Hello, Tracy. Hello, mate. So now let me see if I can get around it. So here we go. Let's start the Porsche for a spin. We made it. That was a bit dodgy. It's actually quite challenging. Nope, I hit that white line. That's really hard. That's a tight white line, that is. No, I hit it again. That's really hard. One more time. So you do have to slow down a bit. I hit it again. So there you go. That actually adds a real big challenge. I wasn't even getting past that. Make a drift for 3 ribbon. How much would this be? You could have moved the other 2 cars out of the way. Yeah, we can, but we want to have them on there visually. How much would it be? I'd say it would be cool if there was a way for viewers to control. I don't know if that's coming. Dummy, I just pulled the battlefield down to make way for the RC tracks underway. So Stony Creek, have you got a YouTube channel or something? Am I missing something here? I've just pulled the battlefield down to make way for the RC tracks underway. 50 attempts are made a hole. I need to see all this. That's really cool. I think this is really cool. How much would it cost in Australia? I would say it'd be between the $200 and $300 mark. And that will get you 2 cars. The app is free. And by the time it comes to Australia, which I think it will, the AI cars will be driving themselves. All right, so the Porsche's good. Drifting version. There is a drifting version. That's fair, to be honest. Probably bring in a few more people. Nice price. Yeah, I think it's a fair price. But remember, they're not very fast. I'm going to go do a speed run. I'll try and go up. I'll go up to where that chair is, and I'll try and see how fast we can get it going. Keep in mind, this concrete isn't the greatest. It actually goes pretty fast for a little RC car. It actually goes really fast for a little RC car. Yeah, it actually goes better than I thought. He has a caravan park type setup. It actually has entertainment too. That doesn't look easy. It's not too bad. It's not too hard to drive. It is a little bit twitchy because the system is trying to take over. But that's what it's all about. It's not meant to be like a Mini Z experience where it's, you know, top quality, hardcore RC fan. This is definitely not that. This is definitely up the Anki Overdrive sort of. What they're trying to achieve here is a multi-car, multiplayer race experience for the tabletop, realistically. So tabletop RC cars that will have full pit stops, chicanes, you know, 16 people racing. The AI cars will come out very soon. I reckon if it's not in the next couple of weeks, I'll be surprised. So which means you can have 16 cars being driven by the computer, which then will simulate a proper race. So I think bang for buck, this will add a big, I think, opportunity in the market for people who just want to do RC racing, but on a smaller scale. I love my Mini Zs. Let's drive the Beamer for a bit. Let's listen to the Beamer. I love the Beamer. And the app sound is bang on. They've done such a good job with the app sound. But honestly, how old are you? You're not a baby to be playing with toy cars and race tracks. Even if you're taking pictures, it's ridiculous. How old? I'm 42 and I will never stop, mate. But honestly, DJ, come on, mate. I'm a race driver. Are you a race driver? So what are you, the fan of this? No, I'm not. No. I'm just playing with it. No, I don't own it. I don't. Have you seen the tracks they print out over in Germany? Yeah, they're pretty big. They're pretty big. How's this DJ guy? Hello, Shurka. Hello, mates. You're too young. You're too old. Of course I'm too old. You're never too old, mate. So the Beam is a little bit harder to drive. But it does sound good. I can't get around that little white one. But I'm going to bring you guys closer down. Let me see if I can bring you closer down. Just build a jump. I'm just glad you're not rapping in your bathroom. Yeah, no, I'm going to see if I can get you guys close, just so you can sort of see how responsive is it on a controller. 24 years old and just spent $2,000 on an RC car. Mate, I'm 42. At what age should you stop playing with cool toys? Well, I got a funny feeling DJ is a bit of a sad man. He's a sad man. All right, so the responsiveness, let me see. I'm about to press it, and that's the car that's going to move. Let's find out. It's pretty responsive, man. I can't see because I'm looking through the camera, but it's pretty responsive. Like if I do this, it's pretty good. Yes, we have the Porsche. It's right here. We've just been driving that. So we do have the Porsche, which is obviously my favorite. We do definitely have the Porsche. And we've also got the Mustang. We've got the Mustang as well. Yeah, pretty cool. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm 52 and I'm still a big kid. Yeah, vodka, tell him, mate. Tell him to piss off. My number is 987. Do you have the Porsche? We do. Please drive it. I just did. Would it be cool if you could be a longer Carrera hybrid track? You can build as long as you want, bud. The more pieces you have, and we've got a lot of pieces coming. Hello, Sam. Hello, mates. The Mustang is my fave. Yeah, the Mustang is good. So as much track as you put down is as much track as you can drive on. So, and if you don't want to drive on the track, you can drive it off the track. It's not very fast, but I love it. I think it's so much fun. Oh, you got it this time. And let's do one more. What, this one, not the usual setup. Hi, I've sub. Thank you for the sub. Let it rip. Let it rip. You should make more complex tracks. I will once more track comes. The problem with, I mean, we can make a more complex track right now. So the problem you have is the track is directional. And I do have a heap of track coming, which I'm shipping from obviously Europe, which is where I've just moved from. So once all that comes, then we should be okay. But you can, look, I can add, as long as it's directional, which is this, I can go like with the track that I've got. And if you've watched the channel before the live streams, we have built other tracks, but I can build, you know, I can build something like that and then come back in if I need to. So there is definitely other tracks you can build. It just more comes down to how you want to do it. So there is definitely ways to make the track more interesting. You can also ramp it as well. And over in Europe, they're actually already printing their own kind of track. So it won't be limited just to this. Can you make the track with bridges? Yes, you can. They should sell the red and blue. I agree. I agree. Please drive the Porsche. What people have to understand about these, they replicate a real car at the scale. Correct. Correct. What this one, not the usual setup. Yes, sir. I feel honored he read exactly how I pictured it. Really? So there you go. Yes, sir. I feel honored he read the exact how I put it. So legends, just a quick stream today. I am trying out new times. This might be a little bit too early for Australia. We'll figure that out as we move on. So if you are just joining, we are going back to the slot shed. I'm still waiting. Let me just move you guys over here. Oh, yeah. Hello, Gavin. Hello, mate. We are moving back into the slot shed. So I'm just going to wait. I don't have a time yet. So once we're back in the slot shed, I will be doing another track. So the digital track has been set back up. We're going to get some Scalatric stuff happening as well. Lots more RC stuff. If you want me to do a separate channel, let me know for the RC stuff. I will do that. I just need people to follow both so you can watch both. But the Carrera hybrid stuff, I think we will be getting it in Australia. And if we do, of course, I'll be supporting it. People are asking me, Trav, do you sell anything? Do you sell these? No, I don't. I'm not the distributor. But I will say, watch this space. I'm trying to work on something in the background. Please do more of these, though I prefer these over the slots. Really? Please drive the Porsche. I will drive the Porsche. I will drive the Porsche for you. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Let me drive the Porsche. Please do more. I will be doing, there will be a roster, guys. I will be doing a bit of a, once we get back into the shed, as I said, this is only a temporary space for me to play with. Once we're back in the shed, I will be doing a lot of this stuff. All right, Porsche time. Let's quickly drive the Porsche, and then we'll wrap it up in a minute. Drive on track. Let's turn him on. It's just been good to go live again. All right, just for you so you can hear it. I'll get close. Ready? That's what the Porsche sounds like. Now let's drive it. Here we go. It's a lot smaller wheelbase. It's quite a good car to drive. Really sharp. A bit too sharp. No, 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 no. Go, go, go. Oh, I hit it again. That chicane is a pain in the ass. The aftermarket wheel for these is pretty big too. The 3D printing world is pretty big for this as well. So the bodies are Subi WRX, yes, love it, love it, love a Subi. Thanks for the sub, T Bevan, I appreciate it. Draw a track on a treadmill, I like it, I like that. And let's quickly do the Mustang before I finish. Some people haven't heard the Mustang, so that's the Porsche. I love it. I love a WRX. All I will say to you though, if you check out the Germany Carrera Hybrid Facebook pages, there is a lot of aftermarket bodies. There's a lot of aftermarket stuff that they're already doing because it's obviously released in Europe first. And that has built a really big community around the aftermarket stuff. So if you don't like the Mustangs, or is it starting or is it not starting? Might be out of battery. Hold on. Come on. Ooh, I think the Mustang's out of battery. Yeah, I think he is. Is he going to start? Yeah, the Mustang's out of battery. That's a bit of a shame. Let me try one more time. Nope. And this is what the Mustang sounds like. Sounds really good. Sounds really good. The Mustang sounds impressive. SLOTCARS have an awesome online community. Keep up the good work. Thank you, mate. I appreciate it. Thank you, brother. Can I see you getting on the drink and racing my mates? Take that one track out and see how fast you can go. Hello, mates. Goose said, hello, hello. Man, would have killed for this when I was a bit younger. Well, you're never too old. Oh, let's quickly drive this one, and then we're almost finished. Off it goes. The Mustang is quick. I love the Mustang. All right, now let's see if we can go fast off the track. Off he goes. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Hold on. We've had a smash. He's all right, though. He's all right. There he goes. He's back on track. He's going the wrong way. But there you go. So it is a traditional RC car. It's just better on track, my opinion. Legends, I want to say a big thank you. This is our first live stream in Australia. First live stream, just a quick one before I go. I can see it on the drink. Content ideas. You should make a long form video with cars. Don't worry. It's all coming. Doing Mustang things. Yeah. Running over people. Don't worry about that. There's lots of that coming. There's a lot of ideas. There's a lot of stuff. The unfortunate thing is I haven't got the space yet. The space is coming. I'm literally around the corner from my own house. But we're just waiting for that to be available. Once it's available, we're moving in. We're getting the shed up to date. And there'll be lots of long-form videos on Carrera Digital, Scalextric Digital, and Hybrid, but there's going to be lots of live streams too. That chair leg keeps jumping in front of the... Yeah, that bloody chair leg. I've seen that too, Mega. I've got to search up, so Stony Creek Bush Camp Caravan. I'm going to Google that straight after here because I want to come and pay you a visit once that track is up and running. Legends, thank you so much. This was a time test. I think we got up to about 400 people. Very nice. Thank you, everyone. And the originals came back. Those that donated again, thank you. But like I said, when I was in Europe 3 weeks ago, once we're up and running, we'll get all the events happening again. And a couple of things I'm working on the side, which I will announce once I know I can, which my wife is helping with that as well. There's going to be some epic things happening if I can get it to happen. Lots of digital, lots of RC, lots of this. Thanks, Legends. Legends. Back in Australia. Not so sunny, but we're back. Cheers, guys. I'll see you next time. How do I turn this thing off? Oh, there's a fly in my ear. Bloody hell.